Good morning, Alien Head. Glad to have you in here. Oh, Gorilla's in here as well. Alien, Gorilla. Glad to have both you guys in here. Let's check the market out, see what's going on so far today. J Bones in the chat as well. What's going on, J Bones? We got AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen sitting at $2.88. It is, well, what's it at right now? I don't know why it says pre. Shouldn't say that. $2.88, down 0.32% on the day today. We've got GameStop, top right-hand side of the screen, sitting at $26.91, down 0.15% on the day today. Shiba Inu Coin sitting at 11.89 points per coin, down 0.92% right now. GameStop, bottom left-hand side of the screen, sitting at $26.93. Nasdaq actually in positive territory today, bouncing back just a little bit. Nasdaq sitting 0.40% higher. You've got Solana down $129, Dogecoin down 15.6 cents, SHIB down 11.89, Ethereum down 16.22, Bitcoin down 84.958, all just below break even on the day today. SPY slightly higher, 0.31%. QQQ, 0.57% higher. Molinado, what do you know? On its way back down to 20 cents. I'm telling you, this guy needs to be in prison. Sitting at 20% lower on the day today. Sundial, $1.32. Netflix, $984, man. A 5% gain on the day today for Netflix. Tesla is up 1.41%. Amazon down 0.80%. Apple, about break even, 0.1% higher at the moment. I'm sure it's going to be ticking around. Yep, 0%. Yep, there you go. Soxel, 3.16% higher to $10.80. A lot of volatility. A lot of uncertainty. And a lot of potential. Don't forget the potential, guys. You can look at it glass half empty. You can look at it glass half full. And I am here to look at it glass half full. We got I'm free one. OM is up. OM is up, man. OM is up to 83 cents right now. It is up 61% on the day today. Oh, this button. It is actually bouncing back pretty nice right now. Now, I don't know if a bottom is in. It certainly does look like the bottom is in, right? But any crypto that is this volatile is very hard to determine where the bottom is at. It fell off a stinking cliff a couple of days ago and sitting at 83 cents right now. Actually jumped up to about $1. Fell back down to maybe like 75 cents. I don't exactly know where it fell down to. And then back up to 83 cents at the moment. 61% gain on the day today so far, which is very nice for anybody trying to buy OM. Now, you could buy OM in two places if you guys want to know where to get it. Number one place, you can trade it on the KSEX exchange right here. You could trade it on up to 50x leverage as well. So you want to go out there, if you think the bottom is in and you think it's going to go up from here, and you want to grab it on 50x leverage, $1,000 lets you get $50,000 worth of OM. So, right, $50,000, back up 10x, you guys made $500,000. Or, I was like, what was I going to say? You can buy it on Best Wallet. Best Wallet has it as well. You guys can go out there. Download Best Wallet, so if it's more buy and hold approach, you can go grab it on Best Wallet, hold it on the blockchain, and you guys are going to be good to go. Best Wallet, if you're going to download it, use my link. It's really going to help me out. KSEX, same deal. So if you guys want to trade it on KSEX, use my link, and you guys are going to be good to go. But yeah, OM bouncing back pretty nice, man. OM sitting on some 60% daily gains so far today, which is very nice compared to the rest of the cryptocurrency market. Let's see. I bought Mantra OM. Oh, now it's up. Hey, I didn't know you bought it yesterday. I'm free, man. Very, very good choice. Opposite of what happens when I buy something. Yeah, opposite of what happens when I buy something, too. I buy, and the bear market begins. I'm free buys, and the bull market begins. Could you just keep buying? I'm free. Could you just keep buying, and I'll just hold what I have for right now? Yo, Clay. Gio, what's going on, man? I'm just going to trade it for XRP. Not a bad deal, man. If you want to go in there, you want to make some money on OM, and then, of course, you can go in and trade it for XRP and stack up if that's your longer-term hold. You know, some people are Bitcoin guys. they'll go trade some altcoins, some meme coins, and so on, and then they'll stack up their Bitcoin. Some guys are XRP guys. They'll go trade some meme coins and altcoins and stack up XRP. So, I mean, I prefer to stack decentralized. I do like Solana. I like Ethereum. I'm stacking those. I got a little Bitcoin. Got USDT. So, I am trying to stack the layer ones, but got a lot of Trump. Got some Shiba Inu coin. Got Mother. Got Pepe. Got a lot of these little meme coins, man. And I would gladly trade those meme coins for larger projects and see how it unfolds over time. But yeah, I think the short-term gainers. I think meme coins are much higher potential short-term. Not that OM is a meme coin, right? But I see what you're saying. Trading and then stacking what you got to long-term conviction. Love the XRP video, Clay. Lonnie, thank you very much. Absolutely appreciate it. Hello, all. What's up, Chris? Glad to have you in here, man. And hopefully you guys are all having a great day today. Clay, you need to stack up on Block Tag. They're giving away 600% right now. Man. I wonder if I even got a bonus when I bought in. I wonder if I even got a bonus, man. Because I bought in like super early. So obviously I had a lower price. But yeah, dude, a 600% bonus. I mean, you can go grab some serious tokens for a 600% bonus. Alien Head, did you buy any of those, or did you download their miner? Have you used their miner at all? Because 20 tokens a day is not bad, especially if it does trade at 5 cents. Sit on $1 a day from their app. It's not even including the miners that you can go out there and buy. Clay, look into the multiplier. What do you mean, look into the multiplier with XRP? Bought some more yesterday. Alien Head is stacking up on Block Tag. Very, very nice, Alien Head. Hello, bros. What's going on, Jason? Glad to have you in here, man. Appreciate you. 600% gain. That is crazy, man. Or it's not a 600% gain, but a 600% bonus. I would like... maybe I will buy... Maybe I'll buy a little bit more. I could add a little bit more. Because I got some... I got a little USDT floating around in the wallet that has the... They can claim the Block Tag, so I could add a little bit more. 600%. What's it trading at right now? Is it 2.5 cents or is it above 2.5 cents? Because a 600% bonus, dude, you could ride that down to like... What? A fourth of a cent? Third of a cent or something? You could ride that down to like a third of a cent and still break even. And if it launches at 5 cents, dude, I don't know if it's going to lose 95% of its value. So that's not a bad bonus at all. Anyone think Jasmine will run? Dude, I hope Jasmine runs because there's a lot of people that are excited about Jasmine. I have 0. Yeah, I don't think I own Jasmine on K6. I'm pretty sure I have 0 Jasmine. But... 1.5 cents, down 4% on the day today. Oh, came back down below a cent, did it? 0.86. What? Alright, I don't know why that graph's acting all weird. Not letting me zoom in and out on it. Nonetheless, man, you know, there's some resistance at that 2 cent level, but I can't say that Jasmine can't run, because when it does, it absolutely runs, and you can 4x your money. Oh, you guys can't even see it at all. Oh my gosh. Dude, things were so much easier than when I was on vertical view. Maybe we should go back to vertical view. Maybe we should go back to vertical view, so I don't have to worry about clicking on all these buttons. Nope, I'm not mining. I don't like the thought of that kind of app on my phone. And then again, I have no social media either, so perhaps it's just the neurotic in me. Yeah, I would say it probably isn't. Sold Jasmine at 4 cents and bought XRP. Now that XRP is run, I bought more Jasmine. Very nice. Lonnie moving back and forth between the runners right there. And then Jasmine runs back up to 4 cents. He's going to 3x his money, and then he's going to go out there and he's going to buy some more XRP. Hopefully XRP's on a little dip when he does it, and then XRP runs. Dude, not a bad strategy at all, Lonnie. Man, not a bad... Dude, if you sold at 4 cents and you're buying back in right now, you're doing really, really well. Shoot, dude. You can grab 4 times as much Jasmine as you had before. Probably saw the AMC on the thumbnail and lost interest. I would not doubt it, Chris. I would not doubt it. Let's see if I can have ChatGPT. All right. Create a high quality YouTube thumbnail focused on cryptocurrency and blockchain technology that will immediately capture the attention of anyone who scrolls by. Do not include any text in the image. All right, let's see what ChatGPT comes up with for me. Maybe I could use it as a background, you know, and then put my face over it and put my text on it and all of that stuff. We gotta win Chris back over, man. Chris is gonna leave us if we keep that AMC nonsense up there. Received a thank you card from the raffle in March where I donated the Galaxy print. We raised over $2,000 for type 1 juvenile diabetes research. Dang, Frank, man, very well done. And that is awesome, man. So hopefully somebody enjoys that print, because I enjoy all of the prints that you post in the Discord. I don't know if they're real or not. They're too fantastic. Literally the definition of incredible, meaning it's hard to believe. But for real, probably saw the AMC on the thumbnail and thought, this guy's a narc. Dang it, man. They probably did think that, Chris, because it's the same 20 guys that come in here every day. Block Dag's at about 2.5 cents right now. My current investment, I have 450% gain at launch. Are you selling on launch, Alien Head? What should I do with mine, man? Because I honestly, I forget where I got in. I'd have to look at like the very first video I did on it and maybe go back and see what price it was at about that time. But yeah, dude, 450% gain is not bad at all. Question is, are you taking it? Or do you think that it's going to go higher after launch? Because I personally, I think people are going to take their profits. I do. When they're sitting on gains like 450%, I think they're going to be tempted to take their profit. Some of them will, some of them won't. But with all of the bonuses, man, I do think that people are going to take at least their bonus tokens or at least their money back out and then let it ride from there. Why am I choking? Ah, no, dude. That's one, not even a thumbnail. Two, I don't like that. This is lame. I don't like it, man. You guys like that? Somebody give me a better prompt. It's the best that it could come up with, man. Look at this. That's going to grab everybody's attention and immediately capture their attention of anybody who scrolls by. Yeah, dude, maybe so they can laugh at it. I definitely can't use that thumbnail. No. Your thoughts on Mind of Pepe? It's in pre-sale right now. They've raised over $8 million so far. You can buy and stake for 280%. Yeah, Russell, I actually own a little bit of Mind of Pepe, man. I like all of these pre-sales, high risk, high reward. I get it. I do own some Mind of Pepe, and it's very interesting, right? And I'm not staking, so the 280% has been an excellent rate of return for anybody that is staking, because they've probably doubled if they bought in early stage, they've probably doubled the amount of Mind of Pepe that they own up until this point. So, staking is probably working out very well for the guys that got in early and decided to stake, and it could still work out very well for you because all the ICOs are going very, very slow right now because there's so much fear in the market. People are having a hard time going out and buying anything that is considered risky. Even meme coins obviously aren't doing very well because they're down 80+% over the last 4 months. So, you know, you look at that and it does make you wonder. But I think that AI technology is only going to continue improving. I think that AI agents are due for a massive comeback. And I think that Mind of Pepe could absolutely thrive when AI agents make their comeback. And dude, I mean, AI agents are just crazy in and of themselves. They go out and literally run their own social media accounts. I mean, so the technology is pretty awesome. Let's see. Yes, I will be taking gains. It will go higher later. The way the market is going right now, though, I will be taking gains and reinvesting in solid assets and stocks. I'm diversifying in global markets. Alien Head. Very good strategy, man. Very good strategy. And hopefully you are able to take 450% or maybe even more gains, right? Whether you go in, you buy some more, or it actually does go up a little bit on launch day. You could make 900%, maybe 10x your money, which would be incredible. ChatGPT, give me a thumbnail showing crypto tokens and lets people know this is the best year ever. You want me to type that one in? Give me a thumbnail showing crypto tokens and let people know that this is the best year. Yeah, but then it's going to write the best year ever on there. When it writes the best year ever on there, it's going to be in every single one of my thumbnails. Although, I don't change the thumbnail for my live. I was thinking about the video. Huh. And since I don't change it for the live stream, it technically could have text on it. Because I was thinking I'd have to redo it every video for... and put new text on it for every video I make. Also, Operation Russell 2000 is going well. Just bought another $650 of IWM this morning, and will buy more tomorrow when funds settle. Should be close to 20 shares tomorrow, depending on the price. Frank, man, Dude, Frank keeps stacking. Alien Head keeps stacking. I love it, man. Multiplier with XRP is how much money moves across the network and how quickly the same XRP can be reused. Enough money moves across, it will take less XRP. Supply shock. It'll take less XRP because they're just reusing the same XRP. Is that what you're saying? I'm trying to wrap my head around it. How much money most because the same XRP is going to be used to send more than $1, right? So if I'm sending $1, you're sending $1, we can both use the same XRP, right? Yeah, Lonnie, I have to read about it because I don't know if I got it. Thoughts on Fartcoin? Yeah, Russell, man, Fartcoin actually doing very well over the last week, man, which is a very strong sign for meme coins. Okay, Fartcoin, like the rest of the world, got hit very hard. Memes obviously been hit very hard, but Fartcoin is up 57% over the last week, sitting at 87 cents right now. You look at the 1-year graph, bouncing back amazing from these lows in March of 21 cents, back up to 87 cents. So, dude, I think that this is a phenomenal recovery as other cryptocurrencies are not recovering. That's the very interesting part to me. So, Fartcoin up essentially 3-4x over the last, like, month and a half. And the rest of the meme coins are not up that much. Dude, you know, you buy something like Fartcoin down here for a penny, and it's trading at $2, it's crazy how much money people can make. And yes, it is Fartcoin. I get it. Nobody likes memes, but dude, that's a lot of money that people made with Fartcoin there. So hopefully you guys got some. But that just goes to show me, man, Solana meme coins are doing extraordinarily well right now. You look at something like SHIB, you look at something like Doge, up 4, 5, 6, 7%. Pepe doing okay. But then you come on down, man, and you can see Bonk's up 25%. Fartcoin's up 60%. SPX is up 15%. Dog with Fat, 20%. Well, that's base. 20% on Pudgy Penguins. 80% on Popcat. You've got a lot of Solana meme coins that are thriving right now. So Solana meme coins are doing very well. Morning! I say on Pump Fund, people that made a token, and now on the token, people are going live. You can see the people. I think it is cool. Yeah, so I've never streamed or anything on Pump Fund, so I don't know exactly how that works, Brian. But I don't know if we can see it though, right? Okay, yeah, maybe you can. Not many lives. Seems like these people are live right now trying to promote their token. Dude, I don't know where people come up with the human love bot. Blazed Moon. Dang, these coins got a $3,000 market cap, man. What are you supposed to do with a $3,000 market cap? This dude's streaming until he hits $10 million market cap, and he's only at 11,000. He's got a ways to go, doesn't he? Wow. I don't know. Let's hope, let's hope. Personally, I think you should buy into it again. Maybe buy a little more. The volatility will be high on launch, but even if you don't sell and stay put, block tag will go up. Yeah, dude, I think that one of the biggest things that block tag has going for it, and I don't know how it's going to change over time, it is the extremely accessible mining, right? I think they got like 800,000 plus people mining or something right now. A lot of them using their phone to do it. But dude, if you can mine 20 coins per day, especially in these other countries, man, if these people can add an additional $1, $2, $3 a day to their income, that is huge. And with the amount of people that are going to be doing that, it extremely diversifies and decentralizes the entire blockchain, which is exactly what you want to see. You know, it's kind of like, and I don't know what BlockTag's market cap is going to be when it launches. Clearly, you know, when Bitcoin launched, it was worthless. It's kind of funny, you know, the difference in all these coins these days. When Bitcoin launched, dude, Bitcoin had less of a market cap than Blazed Moon. That's got a $3.6 thousand market cap, right? Bitcoin, you couldn't even give Bitcoin away when it launched. Wasn't even worth a penny, and there weren't even thousands of tokens in circulation. So very interesting that cryptocurrency has come so far that BlockTag is going to be launching, and BlockTag's raised, you know, $250 million in ICO activity when Bitcoin was worth less than Sex Bomb. Come in and I'll show you something hot. Yeah, that sounds normal. That sounds normal right there. Oh, jeez. What are these guys, just gaming, or are they talking about their coin? Pump Fun Chess. These dudes are just playing chess. Live streaming on Pump Fun, man. Oh, jeez. Turtle Dog. Maybe I should go out and create a Pump Fun token and just live stream. Maybe that's what I should do. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Later, guys. We need gains, not sideways movement. Let's go. We do need gains. Lonnie, it has been absolutely crazy over the last couple of months with how many people have given up. And I do believe it's because of the sideways and downward trajectory of the overall market. I think if you can mine a coin a day, do it with Bitcoin. Yeah, I would also say that if you could mine 1 coin per day, you should probably be mining 1 Bitcoin per day. Ah, yes. Bathroom breaks. Federal Aviation Administration all day long, Moji. And very glad that you are in here, even though it's on your bathroom break and you can't stay the entire time with us. We are very glad that you're in here. Okay, bro, still busy here in the UK. Be well, stay positive. Remember to listen to the signals and not the noise. Clay, be well, my friend. I will be here tomorrow. I will not be here tomorrow. Alien Head. I will not be here tomorrow. I gotta hang out with my grandpa again tomorrow. So I will be at his house in the morning, hopefully back here in the afternoon, and it's just I'm not gonna be able to stream tomorrow. So thank you very much for reminding me that I will not be here on Wednesday, because today is Tuesday. Let's see. J-Boneski. I got it. Moji. See, I'm good. I understand that stuff. Figures. It's my day off. Yeah. It's going to be my day off, too. Let's call it that. Let's call it my day off. Geoski, Mojiski, Mosefski, Mofeski, Mosif, all of it. I'll take all of it. Alien Head, enjoy your time in the UK, man. I don't know if you're coming home from the UK tomorrow, if you got to stay over there a while, or what the deal is, but this dude is a globe trotter, man. I swear he was in the UK, London, just a couple of weeks ago, and he's back over there already. Well then, have a good one with Gramps, absolutely. Alien Head, I will do my best to have a good one with Pap, and I don't know. We're probably not going to do too much. I'll go over there in the morning, and then we'll probably come over here. But, dude, I can't disappear for an hour. Doesn't make for a good afternoon if I disappear for an hour. CD Wit, good afternoon to you, man. Glad you're in here. Latest Bitcoin prediction. You know, I'm watching the fear fade away, and the fear is heavily following the price of Bitcoin. So we are at a level of 30, 32, 31 fear. Yesterday was 32, today is 31. This is much better than the level of 15 extreme fear that we were seeing last week, but nowhere near where we needed to be in order to see some, emotional buying and FOMO buying and all of that. So I'm still sitting on the edge, right? I'm still sitting on the edge, wondering which direction Bitcoin's going to go, wondering how these people are going to play out, what the deal is, all of that. To me, Bitcoin is looking very strong. But I don't think I got it on the daily chart here. I think it's on my other Chrome. But if we look at Bitcoin on the daily chart, since it bottomed in 2022... All right, this chart's not going all the way back there. Yeah, maybe it is. We could see that we've bounced off... Stop. We can see the Bitcoin over the last couple of years has come above the line, a little bit below the line, above the line, tapped the line, and we are on our way down potentially to testing this line. Now, major horizontal support and this ascending support bring us to about $70,000 on Bitcoin as a potential bottom. After we get past this time frame, 71, 72, 73 become the ascending levels of support. The 200 period and 50 period exponential moving averages are literally trying to cross each other right now. We don't have a death cross on the daily chart with exponential moving averages. They seem to be, you got to zoom pretty far in, right? But they still have not crossed. If Bitcoin breaks back up above the 50 and 200-day exponential moving average, it should be a very strong sign for further gains. Me personally, I think that that's going to happen. If it gets rejected, right? If it gets rejected, we could curl back down rather easily and continue this trend that we're on to the downside. If that's the situation that takes place, I'm looking at this $70,000 area as major support. And it would be, in my opinion, a very good buy opportunity. And that's based on the horizontal level that was resistance all throughout 2024, and based on the ascending trend line that we have been hitting ever since Bitcoin bottomed at about $15,000, $16,000 back in 2022 into 2023. So those are the levels I'm watching. But right now, dude, it is like, I don't know, nail biting to see what happens at this 50 and 200 period exponential moving average. We don't want a death cross, otherwise people are going to be panicking again. We could get rejected off of it. So we'll see, but I'm hoping for a breakout of the upside with that 200 period and 50 period exponential moving average. Be in the UK to the end of the week. At least you got some time before you get on a plane and come back, Alien Head. Very nice. Tesla taking in the short. I have no idea. Let's see where Tesla's at. No, Tesla was up a little bit today. 1%, I think. Yeah, 1.04% for Tesla. $254 per share right now. So, came down, tested about, 220, 220, 220. Now it's floating in the 250 area. Tesla, however, has experienced a death cross. This is the daily chart. And yesterday, Tesla had its death cross. That's when the 50 period moving average falls below the 200 period moving average. So watch out for Tesla. The death cross did happen yesterday. But the good news is it does seem to be a pretty strong support and hopefully wanting to bounce higher. Hopefully all of these people are done burning Elon Musk's cars and, vandalizing people's cars and stuff, because I think that's extremely stupid. Don't vandalize somebody else's car. Man, if I was in charge of punishments, people wouldn't vandalize cars. Let's see. Shiba Inu Puto. Nufo, man. Glad to have you in here. Gotta go. Have a great one, Moji, man. Enjoy the rest of your day today. Don't work too hard. I'd like to ask you, and you people, as anyone staking on Shiba Shootout, I've been staking for a while. I've been cashing out my rewards, but this time when I cash out, I am not getting any new rewards. Can anyone tell? Brian, I cannot. I am not staking any Shiba Shootout, man, so I don't know what the answer to that would be. If anybody else in here knows, please help Brian out. But yeah, I do not know. Whoever thought Gary's coin, BBC coin, would outlast honorarium? Oh boy, where the heck is Gary, man? That is actually pretty funny. I don't even know if this is gonna show up. My gosh, there's a lot of these. 16,000. Yeah, I don't know what the contract address is. Oh, jeez. Oh, you guys couldn't even see it. Forgot to click over to... There's a lot of those tokens with that name, which is very strange, man. That a lot of people have that in their minds, but whatever. I guess they got it in their minds, you know. Anybody else buying Mantra? I can't believe it's up 60% on the day today. I didn't buy any yesterday. I did trade some yesterday. I made a little money last night, lost a little money trading it this morning, but I did trade some. I have not bought any to hold. So is anybody buying Mantra? If you don't know what Mantra is, OM, the one that crashed from $6 down to 50 cents. I'm late. Better late than never. Genji, it is always better late than never. Good morning, Claybro fam. Pudgy, man. Glad to have you in here right now. Yes, I am free, did. I remember that you did. I'm free. How long you holding, man? Are you holding above $1, $2? What's your plan on OM? Because I wanted to buy some. I didn't want to buy it at 50 cents, man. I didn't know if 50 cents was going to be the bottom or not. So I was looking at some longer term levels of support. I was down in the 10 cent range. Is potentially holding up is a major, long term level of support. So I did not buy in. I just traded some of it. But what are you thinking on how long you're going to hold? Are you riding it back up to $5, $6 or what? Yes, I'm good. $1, so. Dude, you might hit $1. You tapping on that dollar mark earlier today. You might be back up above $1 here pretty quick. That's the crazy part. You might be back up above $1 pretty quick there. Pudgy, how you doing today? I'm glad Pudgy keeps coming in here. Pudgy reminds me that people shouldn't be afraid. I look around, I see so many scaredy cats running all over the place. I look around, I see a level of 31, 32 fear, day in, day out, 15 extreme fear. Yet Pudgy reminds me that people should not be afraid. And yeah, Gio, I never thought that Biggable Coke... I never thought that Biggable Coke would outlast Honorarium, but it did. I guess when people are tempted with 10 grand... temptation takes over, and then you figure out what's really going on. When 10 grand's involved, I don't know. 10 grand is 10 grand life changing? Is 10 grand life changing? Because I get it. Everything is down right now, so Honorarium would probably be down if it was still a legitimate token. But I feel 10 grand's a lot of money, but dude, to completely... like to completely rug a project and people you would, I thought, have considered, you know, friends or whatever. Doesn't seem like it's too good of an idea for 10 grand. Maybe 100 grand. I don't know. But 10 grand, man. It's just, to me, and I don't want to sound like it, you know, I don't want to sound like a snob or something, but 10 grand doesn't seem like enough to do that. I mean, 100 grand, I can definitely get that temptation. Million, for sure, dude. I'm doing it too. At $1 million, I'm rugging it too at $1 million. But, no, not 10 grand, man. Not me. Let's see. 10 grand? Yes. A good vacation, a cabin by the lake, and some left over to pay the bills. Gen G. It's a good way to look at it. Not enough to sell everybody out, though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Gio. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, $1 million. Dude, I don't know how long you have to think for $1 million. I think people can understand it at $1 million, but I don't know. I can't understand it at 10 grand. 100, we could make our case, right? We could present our case to everybody at 100 grand, and go from there. But not for 10, man. Not for 10. Gary, so far so good, man. So far so good. No complaints. Just fabulous. Absolutely. Gen G. 20 isn't even enough. Yeah, I'm free. That's what I'm saying. Like, that brings me up to 100. And, like, okay, well, 99. That's basically 100, too. But 100. I feel like people can make the case at 100 how that would be life-changing or could be life-changing. And, you know, you could present the case to potentially rug a token for 100. Not the right thing to do. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do at $1 million either, but I feel like you can make the case for people to understand it at 100. Million, I don't even know if you're really gonna make the case at $1 million, dude. I feel like anybody in here would do it at $1 million, and they'd be like, oh yeah, you had $1 million. All right, dude, I get it. $1 million, man. That's what everybody wants, right? Let's see. Menthol cigarettes. Well, there you go. You got some of those, man. She said you got it. What's good, everybody? Bender. Haven't seen you in a while, Bender. Glad to have you in here, man. I'm going to graduate from college next. No way. No way, Pudgy. Congratulations, man. That is absolutely awesome. Pudgy, how long I didn't even know you were going to college, man. I knew you were in classes, but like I didn't know that you were. Have you been going to college since since you started coming to the live streams? I didn't realize that. I thought you were just, you know, kind of taking some classes or something. But congratulations, man. I don't know what song we can sing you on graduation day, but we can definitely tell you congratulations, man. Going back again next year for associates in another one. I like it, Pudgy. Very, very good, man. Let's see. Even the other Trump hater, Bill Maher, has reversed his opinion. There you go, Gen G. Hey, at $1 million, that's enough to share. Hey, Gio, you're right on that one, man. But I'm not talking sharing, because obviously somebody who's willing to rug you for $1 million, right? I don't think they're willing to share it with you if they rug you for $1 million. But yeah, dude, $1 million bucks. I feel like that's, you know. I guess the point that I'm trying to make is I don't think anybody would be able to dispute the fact that $1 million is life changing. I don't think anybody would be able to dispute the fact that $1 million is life changing. 100 grand, you know, absolutely. It could be life-changing. Depends on your life, so therefore it could be debatable, right? 10 grand, though. I just don't know if 10 grand's going to do it. I really don't. I don't know if 10 grand's going to do it, man. Anybody in here, could you guys, like, dispute the fact that $1 million would be life-changing? Because I don't think there's a dude in here that couldn't retire off $1 million. I think you could do it. Let's see. Enough to share? Yes. So busy with work. I'm never able to get in the live. Hope everybody is good. Keep grinding, bros. Yeah, Bender, man. You know, it seems like everybody is trying to stay busy with something right now. A lot going on in the cryptocurrency space. A lot of fear going on out there. A lot of negativity going on in crypto. And it just seems like people are trying to step away for a minute. To me, it hits double hard, right? So, like, my portfolio is down, but at the same time, you know, there's 17 people in the live stream. The videos right now, I am lucky to get 1,000 views on a video. Which, guys, you could do the math, right? 1,000 views is like $9, right? So, the revenue is very, very low at the moment. And I know that it's all going to bounce back, and I know that it's all going to be good. But, dude, it is crazy when it's a double hit. Portfolio down, revenue down, income down, all of that. Sentiment is down. So, you know, making the videos in the first place, it's not like everybody's excited because things are ripping higher and everybody's happy. All of the videos are, well, there's another day of fear in the market, and how far down are we going to come today? So, yeah, dude, it is... I get it, Bender. It is a very difficult situation, man. For everybody. So stay busy with something. If you can't stay busy with crypto and stocks, stay busy with something. 1 million is very life-changing. Yeah, Gary, I completely agree, man. $1 million, life-changing. I don't think anybody's going to disagree with that. If you do, you probably have some sort of a spending problem or something. When Shiba Inu Coin goes up, everyone will tune in. Yeah, I'm free, man. And I know there's going to be another rally. Meme coins will gain again. Bitcoin's going to be back up above 100,000. You're going to have gains across the board. People are going to be excited. It's just, you got to close your eyes and push through when times are tough, man. Both parents passed away in the last 2 years. Selling my parents' house and use that money to start my son a business. Very, very nice. Giovanni. Very good, man. Very good. Now, obviously not very good that both your parents passed away, right? That's extremely difficult, but that sounds like you're moving forward, which is a very good idea. And hopefully it works out for you. Hopefully it works out for your son, and you guys are able to start an awesome business. For someone who's lived paycheck to paycheck, that could change a lot for that someone. To someone who is making that kind of scratch, frequently not so much. Yeah, which is kind of why it was all up for... you know, discussion. Like, 10 grand though, man. I think 10 grand would be universally agreed upon that 10 grand is like not life-changing, right? In this specific situation, you know, you shouldn't throw your friends away for a $10,000 payday. $100,000 payday, debatable. $1 million payday, I think everybody would agree, right, that that's going to be life-changing. Sorry to hear about your parents. Good luck with the new business venture. Absolutely, and that is tough, man. You know, I don't know what to say in that sort of a situation. Both my parents are still living, so obviously that would be extremely difficult to have happen. But I mean, you know, it happens, man. And I think you're handling that in a great way. 10 grand, definitely not. 1 mil, definitely is. Yeah, Gary, man, I think we're on the same page with that one, dude. You know, I always wonder what that number is that you could just successfully retire and not worry about it. And it's crazy, dude. You know, let's say you did make $1 million in Shiba Inu Coin, right? And you've got $1 million in your account. You think, well, I'm just going to leave $1 million in SHIB. By this time next year, it's going to turn into $4 million in SHIB. I'm going to retire. Where'd that thing go that I just dropped? I'm going to retire. Well, dude. In 6 weeks, your $1 million turned back into, you know, $60,000. That's the crazy part about cryptocurrency is the volatility is so wild, man, that you never know what you're gonna end up with. 60 grand could turn into $1 million. If $1 million can turn into 60 grand, so you know, I think me personally, I don't even know if you need $1 million to retire. I don't even know if you need $1 million to retire. I'll take the 10,000 or the 1 million. Genji will take them both. Very good. My father passed away, left me 575,000, and yes, paid off my house, but can't retire on it. Yeah, so I guess it does depend on your situation. I was thinking you didn't have any, not you personally, right? But in my, I guess, hypothetical scenarios, no debt, right? You already own the house that you want to live in. Doesn't have to be a $1 million mansion or anything. Just wherever you guys are at right now. No debt in this situation. The number, I think 575,000, dude. Honestly, I think you could make that. You know what I mean? I think you could consider that a retirement money. You might not want to, but I think you could debate that. Now, 100,000, I don't know if you're going to be able to make 100,000 work. It is like full-on retirement, even with no debt, your house, all that good stuff. So, in that area right there, I think you could make a case. Some people, though, they tell you they need $10 million to retire. And these are the same people that, you know, aren't going to make $10 million the rest of their life. It's told by a financial advisor I would need $2.5 million to retire. It looks like I will be working for the rest of my life. Yeah, Genji, and here's one of the ideas behind that, though, okay? One of the ideas behind needing about $2.5 million is not necessarily based on all of your current expenses and so on. It's the fact that you're going to make about $2.5 million the entirety of your working life, okay? And that's not necessarily true, right? So if you make $55,000, $60,000 a year, maybe 70, I don't know what situation a lot of people are in, but, you know, drag that out for the next 30, 40 years. There's your $2 million, $2.5 million that you're going to be making the entire life that you work. So that's just kind of the number a lot of people go to is, well, if I never want to work, I just need all of the money that I would make working, and then I'll be good. And it's true. You would be good. But in all sincerity, you need a lot less money because future value and time value of money says that $2.5 million in 30 years from now at a 7% interest rate, and I'm just making these numbers off the top of my head right now, would probably be $500,000. So $500,000 now is worth $2.5 million 30 years from now. That's the way that I look at it. Sucks losing someone who you've literally known your entire life, but I say don't mourn the loss. It's better to celebrate their life. Yeah, Pudgy, man. And I'm thankful, right? So I've had grandparents and stuff pass away, but I'm very grateful that, I've never lost a family member other than, grandparents who you kind of expect to lose. Sure, your location has a lot to do with it, too, with how much it would take to retire comfortably. Yeah, it would. You can retire on a lot less in Ohio, I'm sure. When a house sells, we'll take a few thousand and stack up on XRP before it goes back up. Very nice, Gio. Celebrate the life they live and forever cherish memories you made together. 100% agree, Pudgy. 100% agree. After paying off the house, I was left with $250,000. When I retire, max out Social Security at $4,100 a month, if Social Security still exists. Even if I only took $2,000 a month out of the $250,000, I will be broke in 10. If it's not invested, Gary, if it's not invested, right? You could go to the bank right now and on $250,000, you could make $200,000 for 10 on 250. Dude, you can make 10, 11 grand a year in interest at the bank. That's not even like investing it. That's just putting it in a savings account. So there's $1,000 a month that you could take out in perpetuity. If you do have $4,100 a month in Social Security, add another $1,000, dude, $5,000 a month in income. I don't think that in perpetuity, right? I don't think that's bad, man. I don't think that's bad. Have an awesome day. It is well after 1 o'clock. Get your names in the chat right now. We're going to do some shout-outs. We will be back. videos all day long. I please ask you guys to watch the videos, share the videos, all that stuff. I have lost 30 subscribers over the last 28 days, which is very difficult to see, man. You know, you post 100 plus videos and lose 30 subscribers. Views are the lowest that they have been since I started YouTube in 2021. So just make sure, watch the videos, support the channel in any way you can. I appreciate it more than you guys know. We're going to make it through this little downturn, this little bear market that we got going on. We will be back, and we'll be back better than ever. And we got shout-outs going out to Geo, man. Have a great one. Genji, see you later. Geo, Genji, Jason, have a great one. Genji, Pudgy, man. Genji, Geo, Pudgy, Genji, Jason, Genji, Pudgy, Jason, or Genji, Jason, J-Bones, baby. Genji, Gorilla, Geo, all of you guys. You know what time it is. You want to say it with me, say it with me. Till the next time, hope to each and every one of you have an awesome day.